This is the S&P 500 SPDR ETF SPY one-day reading for September 11th, 2024. It's currently July 15th, 2024, 7:42 p.m. Eastern Time. SPY at the time of this reading is $561.53. That's USD. And the shuffle file for the September 11th reading was created on June 27th, 2024 at 12:34 p.m. Eastern Time. The overall theme of behavior for SPY on the 11th is a crest, an important crest that'll form on a multi-day scale. We likely have a highest high, at least thus far for the month, taking place here. Behavior around the highest high, we have a decline off of the high that offers opportunity to open up a long position, indicating that we revisit the high or higher price level. Behavior around the lowest low, we have an important high within close time proximity to the day's low, and I'm advised to trade around a prominent or an important low on a one-day chart or on a multi-day. There's a trough on a multi-day scale, and we'll break through key resistance out of it, stay above that resistance briefly, and then break back down through it shortly thereafter with the full retracement. Now we're going to get into the hour-by-hour chart behavior, as well as timing the highs, the lows, and the best trade opportunities. But before we do that, I just want to make sure you're aware. The whole purpose of the channel is to transmute some of the competitive energy of the stock market into goodwill, and we do that by following the rule of karma for the channel. It's a threefold agreement between the universe and anybody utilizing this information for personal gain. Nothing wrong with gaining from this information as long as you are simultaneously helping other people. So the way that you do that is you go to our website, Tarot for Traders, to the resources tab. 5% of all profits should be donated forward to one of these charities here. Just click a link and donate. It's super easy. And 5% of the profit should be donated back to the channel through one of these links. If you're international, you can use the app Wise. It's reliable, or you can use crypto. There's a ton of different QR codes for crypto donations. It leaves you at 90%. That's way more than a stockbroker would ever leave you with. With that said, guys, make sure to follow through on that rule of karma. As long as you do that, the universe considers you an angel investor of the channel. It's going to set it back to tenfold for following through. Blessings to all my angel investors. Let's get back into it. We open higher in the pre-market, and there's an important resistance level that we failed to break through many times before that's highlighted there in the pre-market. Looks like we decline there, and there's price swings right around the open. So when we decline into the open, there may be some opportunity to open up. I would probably wait. And we do sideways fluidity, equal amounts of bulls and bear inflow and outflow in roughly the first half hour. In the midst of that sideways fluidity, we end up at a day's high thus far between roughly 10 and 11, and from that high we decline pretty notably through multiple support levels, like first through a couple, and then we bounce sideways for a bit, then break down through more into a sideways fluctuating decline between roughly 11 and 12. That sideways fluctuating decline precedes a huge move to the upside. This is a move that'll stand out. It'll really stand out probably on more than just a one-day chart. It'll be a big move back to highs midday. So in the midst of the decline off of that first high, there's opportunity to open up a long position. And then we get that big move midday, taking us back to a high. You could likely close out of it there, or maybe just a little bit after that. What we're looking for is this breakthrough resistance. We stay above it briefly, break back down through it shortly thereafter. But there is a pretty big move to the upside. Yeah, so it looks like there's this big move to the upside midday, and then we decline back down to a low somewhere between 1 and 3 o'clock. I'm leaning towards closer to 1 to 2, but it's probably a fake out in there to the downside. So if you miss the opportunity midday to close out of that long position for a day trade, you'll get another opportunity, but there's a devil card there. There's a fake out, potential fake out or shakeout of some kind between roughly 2 and 3. So if you don't have a good risk tolerance, you might end up, don't wait for this opportunity at the end of the day. It's like a second chance. So if you need it, take it, but don't go for it. Just if you need it, take it, because we have that notable reversal in the last hour, and there's another high on a one-day chart. A lot of volatility into and or out of the close, and probably out of the close there's a decline in the post-market that ends with a fast sudden move higher. Sneak preview for the following day, we have a rally at some point increasing with momentum moving forward in time. And that's SPY for September 11th, 2024. And let me know what you think by hitting that like button. As always, make sure to follow that rule of karma. You know where to go, you know what to do. Blessings to all my angel investors. I'll see you guys on the next one.